So you never know when you may need first aid. The president of Medical First Response, Ashley Kelly, joins us now with why it's so important. And of course, you cover CPR and choking and things, but we're also thinking about things like falls and even how to be prepared for an emergency. Taking your phone with you.
Very important. Being prepared. If you're going on a walk and you have a slip, you have a fall, you come across somebody in the back trails, can you reach out and call 911? Did you have a little first aid kit with you? Did you get trained to be able to deal with these types of emergencies? Can you handle a sprain, a fracture?
A cut.
A cut or a scrape. So it's important to have little first aid kits. Have a plan is really what it's about, and getting trained is probably one of the most important. Everything from babysitting courses to workplace courses, so that if somebody hurts themselves at work, they get a small cut or scrape. You know, people will put alcohol on. You know, it stings, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to do stuff like that. So we want to get it cleaned, we're going to get it treated, and make sure that if it's necessary, we know how to call 911.
Right, and sometimes helping with that call is the most important thing, so that there's somebody at the door or there's somebody, you know, on the trail that knows that, okay, it's best to come in this entrance, or here's where
Some workplaces are very big, and you want to have a plan. I want you to go call 911. I want you to go get a first aid kit. If you have a big facility, make sure that somebody knows where the ambulance should come in. Maybe it's 4 entrances. Get somebody there. We call them the human windmill. This is where we want to see that person outside, directing them in. Most important, call, let them know where you are. That's one of the big things, because people, oh my gosh, I need an ambulance, and then they hang up, and you're like, where are we going?
Where are you? Yes.
So especially on those trails that you were talking about earlier, if you keep an eye on what your plan is and where you are, there's reference points, right? So markers.
Because I was telling you that I had gone out last summer with someone, and a group in another party, someone had collapsed, and I didn't have my phone on me, and my friend didn't have her phone, and it was like, okay, what do we do here?
So it's important to plan, to think about, oh, where am I going? I should let people know if I'm going to be out for an extended period of time. If I don't check in at a certain point. So we do wilderness courses as well to train people. Really, the first aid is first aid, whether you do it here or in the wilderness. You can improvise. You know, you get a stick and some a shirt, and you can build a sling or a splint. But having that plan, what am I supposed to bring with me? Those type of things.
And sometimes what not to do. Don't move a person who's fallen that you don't know.
There are a lot of myths to first aid. We don't put wallets in seizing persons' mouths. We don't use brown paper bags for hyperventilating. So there's a lot of things to learn. Things that people thought were right. Oh, I'm going to use this home remedy item. What we teach you is the evidence-based medicine. The things that are going to not do any further harm to an individual who may have injured himself, and then recognize when they should go seek further medical care.
Okay, and you come to workplaces, you come to schools, you come to wherever training needs to be.
We do group training. We have a facility at Centennial Parkway in QEW. There's 5,000 square feet. We have an ambulance in there. So we actually do training for firefighters and paramedics. People going into nursing school need to have an advanced training solution.
Okay, Ashley, thanks so much for coming in. We'll get all the details up on our website, chch.com/morninglive.